Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Friday morning market webcast. Okay, first day of February. I try not to get too caught up in the first day of anything. For me, it's more of Friday in a week where we're up about 60 handles. So we are in weak protection mode, and whether it's a good trading day to begin the month or not, that's going to be up to the day. We certainly don't want to overtrade on a Friday or do a bunch of things that, get obsessed with, it's the first of the month, it's the first of the month. Don't do that. Don't do that. You put unnecessary pressure on yourself when really, it's been a fantastic week. We close out the week and then we hit February, we hit the ground running on Monday. So we'll see what today brings. Today's a very interesting day, and I think today's a very important day. He says out of the other side of his mouth. Because yesterday we finally got above 2,700. We finally got above that purple line. We've been talking about this forever. Jammed in between the yellow line and the red line. If the bulls win the yellow line, they want to go for the purple line. That's what yesterday was about, going after the 200. We talked about it in the webcast. We talked about it in detail on the live cast that went out at 9:20 on Instagram. And if you're not joining that, you really need to, because all we basically told you there was they want to buy this dip and they want to take it to 2,700. So what did we do yesterday? Well, we bought the dip and we rode it to 2,700. We re-entered, we laddered up at 92, and then, I tried to short just for fun at the end of the day, but the end of the day was really pretty choppy. It wasn't really about much of anything. And we ended up the day, up about 20 handles, which is great. So today, here's the deal. It's the first day where the bulls are really going to have to demonstrate follow-through. And demonstrating follow-through is defending what the bears are trying to come back through all night long, which is this 2,700 area. They need to defend this. There's a variety of 200-day moving averages to deal with that go anywhere from 2697 to 2728. And the reason there's such a disparity between front month and continuation and all this other stuff is the degree of the drop and the steepness of the drop back in October, November, December. That's all getting factored in differently on these moving averages. So for me, it's really a chunk of about 30 handles from 2696 to 2728, 2730 that we could battle over that area similar to how we battled over this area. But for me, the bulls are going to have to really get on their horse today into Monday, Tuesday, and really push us up into that area and establish those teens and 20s and 30s of the 27s as the area where the market wants to live, and figure out the next leg, whether that's up or down. What the bulls don't want to do today is fall on their face. You fall on your face and you get back involved in let's go to the hourly chart. So 13's your high. You can see it's retesting. This dotted line here, I got a question over on YouTube. This is the daily pivot, okay? The red and green dotted lines are support and resistance areas related to the daily pivot. It's a standard calculation that's put out as a standard study. You can find it anywhere on the internet. I don't tweak them. I don't tweak my pivots. Some people try to call themselves, pivot gurus and all this other stuff, and there's a lot of people out there, people that I follow that are very good, and the vast majority of them just use pivots as they were intended. High, low, close divided by 3. High, low, close divided by 3. That's all you need. That's all you need for whatever time period is you're looking at, and that will get you through. So dotted line here, daily pivot. First support area, second support area, third support area. So your dotted line here, daily pivot, first resistance area, second resistance area, third resistance area. You can't see it for today because it's really kind of blown out. And it's blown out because we ripped to the upside yesterday. So 13's your high. We've been playing around with daily pivot all night. I would like to see what the result of this narrowness of the hourly bands is. We saw what happened here, and this is more of an extended compression. I'm wondering if today is about fighting over 2,700. If it is, that's all right. I mean, the market has earned it. It's done basically 26.30 to 27.13 this week. If it wants to chop around the roundy, that's fine. That's fine. My suggestion is we find a 5 or 10 handle range centered around 2,700 that you find something else to do today. We won't be trading much, that's for sure. We'll find our 4 handles and then we will gear down quickly. Now, if it wants to be a different kind of day, the kind of day that wants to go down, it's going to convert 2,700, make some lower highs, and it'll make a run at the launching point yesterday down 75.75. Which, you know, at least to 81, which is your 100-day exponential, which is the yellow line on the daily chart. We shall see. If the bulls want to go, they hold here, you get over 13, and then you got air. You got air to 28. So those are the things to look at. I never walk into a day and say, we're going to do this. That's idiotic. That's not a trading plan. That's an ideology. Don't have an ideology. If your ideology was short, you've had a bad week. If your ideology was, let's figure out the 5 or 10 handles in front of us and the rest will take care of itself, you've had a good week and you had a good January. So we did 397 handles in January and we didn't have an ideology. And frankly, it was kind of a crappy month to trade for the first 2 weeks. So I want to see, what does 2,700 want to be? What does 2,700 want to be? And where do we go from there? And we'll trade that. And if 2,700 doesn't want to be anything today, then we'll come back when 2,700 wants to be support or resistance, and we'll go from there. All right. I will see everybody over at Instagram, on our bio, on our story. Follow us to get the notifications. We're going live at 9:20, and I will catch everybody then. We'll have other stuff out on social. Check all that out. Come on in. If you trade this stuff every day, come on in, join us. It's a great place to trade. It's a great group of people, and I know you're going to like what you find. Take care. Trade them well. Talk to you soon. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.